Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Gonna get ya! Right in the moneymaker. I choose you! Positive vibes only. Here it goes.
That was something.
Get ready. Give the mother my regards in hell. Who's next?
Hydra's in control of the situation.
No retreat.
You cannot stop me like that.
No point for persistence.
You're in trouble now. Someone call for reinforcements?
According to our thermal scan, this hole branches from here across the entire city. What the hell was Faustus doing down here?
You would have to ask Crossbones.
You asked for it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. The light is on our side.
I'm all tingly. Insert catchphrase here! Step right up, test your strength!
Well, gonna get time for the real thing.
Taking the shot!
Got a friend in need.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Hydra has always sought power from the occult, but this feels different. It's one thing to steal artifacts, but this entire setup feels like a distribution center. But distribution to where?
My mother is involved nowhere good.
Then I'm betting it somehow involves Banner.
You had your chance.
Never seen that before.
Hail that.
I live again!
flux were just the beginning. Secure the area and head to the source. The gigantic glowing hole Hydra drilled under our noses.
Let's do it!
Time's up for these chumps. It's on!
For Hydra! Did someone lie on their register?
The sheer scope of Hydra's operations in this city are staggering, especially considering the number of heroes that take up residence here.
The greatest lie the devil ever told was convincing the world he didn't exist. Get some! It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
With extreme prejudice.
That's one hell of a move.
The battlefield is ours.
Lucky shot.
You're gonna remember me.
Faustus was killed so that we would never find this place.
Crossbones was looking for any excuse to put that guy down. We just came along at the right time.
Either way, whatever's down that hole is clearly worth killing to protect. I suggest we get down there while we can.
Bad luck for you, friendo! About time! Can you feel the love? Stacking them deep today.
That's the last of them. Well done.
Where do you think it goes?
down.
Better not be a Fire Dragoon lair. Hydra's been busy.
Whatever the hell they're doing down here. It smells wicked. Remind you of something?
The Sanctum. Back door?
Gonna say yes.
We serve our mother. We await the return of the midnight sun. We hate interlopers and their little brains.
I would have preferred the Fire Dragoon.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down. Fairly certain we've found out how Hydra is getting the artifacts out of the Sanctum. I'm also fairly certain that I hate this guy. Let's see if we can't shut him up.
Come closer, little vampire. Feed our eternal hunger with your eternal blood. We shall feast upon your brain forever.
Can honestly say I've never heard that one before.
Allow me! I hope you're keeping score at home. I choose you!
This shall be of great help.
You only delay our meal.
I feel more like myself every day.
Don't.
Like being stuck in a wad of demonically possessed chewing gum.
Are we excited?
Watch close.
Looking good, feeling good.
Great time. No time to lick our wounds.
tells us to hurry?
Please, sir, no more.
Reinforcements inbound.
That door of his may be our best bet at getting through to the Sanctum and finally taking the fight to Lilith.
Smells like fresh meat. Surface meat. So much better than sewer meat. Sweet, sweet surface meat. Yeah, I'm sure he'll let us through if we just ask nicely. We will heal faster than you! Time to leave. These fanatics are always the same.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Exactly what I needed. Watch me. You kissed the mother with that mouth? About time. We will make you pay for that. Even we have our limits. You will suffer for that. You are puny. Die!
This is how I got pink eye last time. As much as I like killing bad guys, sometimes enough is enough!
Hydra would make a far easier meal than us, monster.
Yes, but underneath their crunchy shell, the meat is spoiled. Mother's blood makes it spoiled. sours the flavor. Too much gamma for our liking.
Well, that put me off my lunch.
I am really getting good at that.
The light will carry you onward.
That's one of those homeopathic deals.
Welcome assistance.
Soon we eat.
Reinforcements on approach.
There is no end to Hydra's reinforcements, even down here in the sewers. Deal with them if they are in the way. But Venom is the priority.
Yes. Food should not play. Especially when we are hungry.
Game over.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear.
A waste of good meat.
Step right up, test your strength.
Pain is angering. Look how fragile you are. We're not done with you yet.
Anyone got any hand sanitizer?
Support units on the move.
This is too much effort for food. We'll be here soon, and we are needed. We do not have time for stubborn meat.
There are so many things wrong with that sentence.
Including that he's still lively enough to say it. Can we take him down already?
You were too weak for this fight.
Cannot stop. flows.
I thought this one was supposed to be tough.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey, Van Helsing! If you're gonna do something, now's the time!
Hang on, Dracula. This one's gonna hurt!
Purge that monstrosity! No!
Light within the darkness.
Return to me, child.
Must not heed the call.
You cannot escape our destiny.
I thought Venom's breath was bad.
It is.
You know I'm kidding, don't you, Charlie? How long was I out?
Days.
What happened?
Before or after you exploded.
The collar.
Still intact. Though I'll admit, when Agatha and I first made it for you, we didn't anticipate the need to withstand alien energy.
Felt like more than that. As if...
Thankfully, the Venom creature didn't seem to like it either. Ran off through that gate of his, which is why Blade was able to get you home.
Next time I will send that thing straight into the abyss.
Next time, there will be no next time. I know I've been pushing things hard. Pushing you.
That's what you do?
Maybe not on this one. At least until we find a way to counteract the volatile effect of these compounding alien and mystic energies. Which reminds me, Strange and Stark have been chomping at the bit to come see you. Which, of course, I would not allow.
Hope you were not too rough on them.
Me? Of course not. Though I can't speak for Charlie. Still, wouldn't hurt to show your face around here when you're ready. People are starting to worry.
Tell me about it.
And you are certain it will hold?
We wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't. You two focus on the creature. I will worry about the collar.
Haven't really seen Blade since he got back from the sewer.
Carrying Hunter home on his back.
He's still outside.
Being extra broody. Maybe you should talk with him.
Good idea. I'll go with you if you like.
All I'm saying is the tower's lost. We're no closer to breaking through Slimerama's sanctum shield, and our exalted chosen one just woke up and is listening to our every word. It's great to see you on your feet again, boss.
You were asleep. I hear Venom is still on the loose.
He is, but I do...
That's curious. Everyone sees Venom as a problem. Even before he was under Lilith's control.
What are you getting?
Venom knows he's done wrong.
He's tried. He's trying to reform. But it is often hard.
Doctor, I am surprised.
Please, I didn't...
Anyone capable of carrying a great weight?
I had not thought in...
I'm glad to see you back on your feet again. Strange and I tried to stop by for a little house call while you were out, but turns out your dog is part flamethrower.
She is very protective.
That's one word for it. Listen, I know you're probably hearing all sorts of comments after your last tango with Venom. For what it's worth, we both just wanted to say that we don't think you should get within 50 light years of that thing until we sort out what the hell's going on between you two.
How does the old saying go? Slash me once, shame on you.
Couldn't have said it better. It's like I'm talking to a...
I would hope not.
Right. Look, in zombie movie terms, I need a sample from Patient Zero. Or Eddie, if you talk to Peter. Either way, that's our guy. We get a sample from him, somehow maintain its molecular integrity long enough for Strange and I to poke around at it, and, well, we're in business.
Let me guess. You have a new gadget in mind for the task.
Gadget? No, not a gadget. Plans for a groundbreaking device to solve this insurmountable problem and keep you from exploding next time you fight the indestructible monster? You betcha.
I like where this is going.
Good. Calling it my symbiote sampler for now. Hey, I ran out of acronyms, okay? Stage 1 in stopping our symbiote nightmare once and for all. Meet me over by ye old anvil over there and we can get started. Oh, you're not afraid of needles, right?
Needles?
Forget I asked.
I'm sure I'm not the first person to inquire on this fine morning, but seeing as how you did explode in what I might describe as a most spectacular fashion, any side effects I should know about? Headache? Blurred vision? The urge to murder us all?
Do not waste your energy worrying about me, Doc.
Oh, but it's my job. Worrying is written into my contract with Tony. But we...
My
Cracked? How big is the...
Minor.
A small fisher. Your collar is made of tough stuff, but if you...
Do you...
Halt. Always a pleasure, Hunter. Ciao. Hello, Hunter. A successful collaboration.
What have you got for me, boss? Don't blink, or you'll miss it. Not bad, right? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
I just hope you brought me something interesting. It's all in the wrist, really.
I'm here if you need me.
Curious.
We've all walked away from explosions, Hunter. Don't get arrogant about it, but from what I saw on the monitors, you did look really cool. We're missing something, Hunter.
Where?
The sanctum is filthy with Hydra. It wouldn't take many guards to...
There is only one way, and to do that...
That's not going to happen until we get a... What?
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Peace.
You're one tough,
Is...
teeth-breaking Tony kind. Yeah, he gets 5 stars from me. And ass-kicking...
You...
Well... Catch... As soon as I get a new... Thanks, Hunter.
Caretaker.
That's... Crap. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
The goddess disagrees. She believes in our purpose.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. I hear I owe you my thanks.
You know, when you were resurrected, I was sure you wouldn't be able to overcome the darkness inside you.
What do you think now?
I'm beginning to think I was right. You are your mother's kid, all right. No escaping that.
I am nothing like my mother, and it is offensive to suggest so.
You can deny the truth of what you are all you want. You're telling me you don't remember what happened after you were crying out for your mother, calling out her name like a lost kid at a theme park, while all this crazy-ass dark energy. I was so sure you were about to fall that I didn't leave your side. Surprised you?
I feel...
You and I, we share the same burden. I don't...
There, finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started.
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open, but the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So, where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
I should come back another night.
show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
No sweat. Late to run now.
It's almost graceful the way you swing through the air like that. You were too weak for this fight.
Looks like it's up to me. This should help.
Get ready.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's a neat trick.
This one's for you.
Power of the light.
It's moving.
Hydra Immortalis.
On Delta responding.
Oh, they smell nervous.
You can still run away. I promise we won't chase you.
Should get the blood pumping. It's over for you. Feeling strong today.
A point.
Let's do it.
I am impressed.
There is no
Shot.
More Hydra coming in quick.
Nothing to worry about. Don't blink.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Your mother abandoned you.
It's only temporary.
Now that was something. You had your chance to escape. Feel my call.
We're on top of it. Let's get this started. This shouldn't take too long.
Try this on for size. Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
I hydrate. Blood is mostly water.
One thing you and I have in common, Hunter. We both know death ain't a career ender. I mean, you straight up resurrected.
It was hard enough getting used to the Midnight Suns. Now we have doubled in size.
You are one of the Midnight Suns.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
I enjoy meeting new people. It keeps me grounded in this century.
I also came here knowing only Caretaker. And what did I do? I hid in my room for weeks. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so easy to you. Even when you are a bat, you are a likable bat.
I am glad to hear that, Ileana.
Of course, you have bitchin' swords. That is automatic likable for me. I meant with the others. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. Don't waste the time hiding in your room. How adequate. We are not besties yet, but we are getting there. I don't like swimming, but I love dipping my toes in the water. Hunter?
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck. When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter. His blessing.
You were too weak for this fight. I am impressed. Leave some for the rest of us. Now that was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is impossible, the timing could use some work.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Now that was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Leave some for the rest of us. I am impressed. Your mother abandoned you. Welcome assistance. They are still coming for me.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only meant to test your skills.
They cannot possibly match your strength. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Leave some for the rest of us. Feel my call. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. It cannot possibly match your strength. Your fate is sealed. Return to your mother.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
Now that was something. Impressed. Leave some for the rest of us. The power of the light.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
This looks like it belongs here.
With Atum's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
He sees our path. Autumn reveals all. Something terrible happened here. This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the Coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
Caretaker and my mother knew their powers could help others, and they did not hesitate.
Of course not, dear. Your mother was a gifted healer, and Sarah was never one to back down from a fight. They also knew the signs of Chthon's influence, and Shaw's sudden rise to power undoubtedly got their attention.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the Moon Seals to the Knights of Wundagore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the Moon Seal?
After the trials, the Moon Seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear. Feeling well today, dear?
Tell me about Hiram Shaw.
By all...
As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem, traveling from place to place, swindling whatever followers he managed to gain before being run out of town. To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion, it puts things in perspective.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man? Yes, I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to find something more than just another fight with Chthon. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still. I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not. Until we speak again.
The Goddess of Order approves.
Not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool. It's always good to see you.
Did Wanda ever make it to this place?
I suspect she did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me. Goodbye, for now.
I never expected I'd be here. Before
I have some.
Oh.
Here you.
Good.
Ah, Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. Someone spent a great deal of time piecing this library together. I hope you don't mind me, having a look around.
Of course not, Doctor. The library is an asset to us all.
I see I'm not the only one who's taken an interest in these works. You haven't been getting into anything precarious, I hope?
I've found something on the Abbey grounds that I think you should see.
Oh, sounds mysterious. By all means, lead the way. Salutations, Hunter. Ciao. I typically avoid venturing this far from the Abbey, especially at night. It makes Tony nervous, you see. There's an unsettling air about this place.
This church belonged to a preacher named Hiram Shah. His influence turned Salem against its coven.
A charismatic personality and a fearful populace can do much evil together.
There was more to it than that.
Yes, I suspected as much. You were right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
We thought it resembled one of your wards of protection.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked in her attempts to protect the Sanctum. But what is it that you're chasing out here? These wards aren't something to toy with.
I will not know for sure until I get past this. Is there any way to dispel it?
Unfortunately, no. What good would the wards of protection be if they were so easily broken? But I have been wrong before, at least recently. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have conjured this here?
Wanda spent a great deal of time out here, and she had the power.
She does have some experience with these spells, but why would she do that?
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll...
The son of Gaia approves. Autumn does not answer. Autumn, show me the way. Fascinating.
Autumn be praised. The goddess disagrees. Chthon's dark influence has tainted this well. Oster smiles upon me. Agatha's house. Curious. Autumn, show me the way.
The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns. Autumn be praised. That did not work. I should try a different combination. That did not work.
Someone either moved my test tubes, or I'm experimenting.
Hunter. Yes, dear?
I have heard that
The
Wanda's
way I
power
understand
comes
it,
from Chthon.
As a child, within that mountain, the dark god Chthon had long been imprisoned, his corruptive influence an ongoing
And Wanda?
Whether Chthon reached out to Wanda, or he found her by chance, I can't say. But Wanda was blessed or cursed by Chthon. Well, he had hoped to make her some sort of...
What can you tell me?
One of the first Elder Gods. Chthon is said to have existed for tens of millions of years, well before the dawn of humanity on Earth. Believe it or not, he wasn't always the bastion of evil that we know today.
This story sounds familiar.
As the legend goes, the downfall of the old gods was actually brought upon by Chthon's brother Set, who found that by consuming his siblings, he could gain their power. After Set consumed Hypus, Chthon followed suit with the others, and in this way, many of the first gods also became the first demons.
And how did he come to be imprisoned on Earth?
In the same way Hydra has worked to restore Lilith, various cultists of the past sought to revive Chthon to wield his power. When Chthon failed to cooperate, these same cultists did the only thing they could. They locked him away again.
What do you know about Transia?
Transia is your ancestral homeland, Hunter. The birthplace of Lilith and Caretaker. It has always been a sort of magical junction, drawing in every type of occultist, sorcerer, and even the occasional Elder God. The Abbey grounds still behave in much the same way, even after all this time.
And Wundagore?
Wundagore Mountain has always played a prominent role in whatever scheme was underway. Chthon himself is said to have created the Darkhold, deep within the caverns of the mountain.
What was Caretaker like when she was younger?
I'm sure it's difficult to remember now, but Sarah wasn't always the steadfast contrarian. In our younger days, she was much more enthusiastic about dashing off to save the day, not unlike some of our younger allies among the Suns.
That does not sound like the Caretaker we know and love.
Keep in mind, Hunter, Sarah has faced a great deal of loss in her time here. Everyone she ever cared about, in fact. I would say she's earned the right to be disagreeable, at the very least. She is a very strong woman. I'm not sure I would have held up as well given the same circumstances.
Who were the Knights of Wundagore?
Another mysterious group of heroes in a world full of mysterious groups. Of course, I'm no expert on Transian history. I do know that the Knights of Wundagore were formed as a response to the growing threat of Chthon's influence near the mountain.
What exactly did they do?
Hydra was hardly the first to dabble in chthonic schemes. Many have tried and failed to awaken the Dark God. Over the centuries, the Knights fought alongside a number of allies who stood against the various crazed worshippers of Chthon.
You were there? At the witch trials?
Not initially, no. If I had been, I like to think I could have stopped them before it was too late. I sensed something was wrong, and when the witches cried out in distress, I came to Salem as quickly as I could.
But Shah had already committed his crimes against them?
Yes. It was a devastating discovery. And for the longest time, I blamed myself.
But you see now it was not your fault.
I've come to understand that we must accept the past and move on. But that doesn't mean I won't always carry that pain with me.
I know that feeling all too well.
I know. And I wish you didn't, dear. I really do.
Here to gloat, Mother?
Quite the opposite. I was concerned. I could not...
Your pet monster nearly...
An unintended and unforeseen consequence of your continued assault against me. The mystical energies within our blood do not always mix well with off-worlder. But neither do the wards of your pretentious source. The venom creature is a calculated but necessary risk.
Alien monstrosities, Wanda's unchecked powers coupled with Banner... Whatever you are planning, Mother, I fear it may be beyond even your control.
Your concern touches me, but I would risk the heavens themselves if it meant saving you.
I do not need saving.
Oh, but you do. And that crack in your collar is the first step. Every revolution of self starts with the tiniest of rifts, an ever so slight splinter in the glass, a hanging thread begging to be pulled until it unravels all. You should be celebrating. That crack is the beginning of your emancipation from my sister's control. She keeps you collared because she fears you. They all do. Sarah wants to hold you back from realizing your full potential, the way she tried to hold me back centuries ago.
I would not need this collar had I not been corrupted by your blood.
Is that what you believe? Oh, but you must discover once you're
And who... And... Where are we going?
We are just hanging out, you know, for fun.
You must be growing quite fond of my company to want to spend your precious downtime with me.
You're growing on me.
I hope you mean that well, and not like an ingrown hair on a goblin toe.
Maybe I don't think you totally suck, okay?
You do not?
But before you use the F word, there are some very important ground rules. No braiding each other's hair. Actually, no touching each other's hair. No sharing food, and if you're thinking about nicknames...
Reasonable rules, and I accept. How...
What was that?
Or do you prefer...
Ugh, you're...
Out of curiosity...
Why do you have to be so annoying?
You too.
There you go.
I...
Hunter, we have finished the symbiote sampling device. Come to the forge to have a look.
Peter, what's wrong?
Stark and Strange are deciding what to do about Eddie. You think they'd ask, you know, the only guy who gets what Eddie's going through.
That sucks, dude. You okay?
I'm fine. It's Eddie I'm worried about, as well as the rest of you. I guess I'm not qualified to handle this because I'm not an Avenger.
Men that powerful think they have all the answers.
Well, they're making a big mistake leaving the Venom expert out of their plan to stop Venom. I know how to get through to him, and how to keep him from hurting anyone. I'd never forgive myself if that happened.
You tell him, Peter.
I want to ask Bruce for help, and I remember that, no, that's not an option anymore. Thanks, Hunter. I got 2... See you soon. Oh, hey, Hunter.
Salutations.
Let's touch base. We've lost people before. It never gets easy.
got something for you.
Today's a good day.
Why is that?
Heard back from Gloria's family. She did custodial work at Avengers Tower. They say she'll make a full recovery.
She was there when Hydra attacked?
Yep. A ceiling collapsed before her EPS could fully activate. She had some broken bones in her legs. I worried her injuries might be permanent.
I have never heard of an EPS.
Employee Protection Sphere. About the size of a walnut. If you wear it inside Avengers Tower, it automatically envelops you in a protective plastic sphere should structural integrity fail. It has a 24-hour air supply and Wi-Fi hotspot. Tony wanted to call it the hamster wheel, but Carol's crash belt caught on first.
Sounds expensive.
Very, but it's worth it. The people who work with us aren't cogs in a machine. It's unfortunate, but Avengers Tower is a target. Anyone who works there knows the risks. The least I can do is give them the time of day. But I'm not the kind of person who does the least of anything. Can't wait till next time.
I fear Miss Minoru is her own worst enemy.
How so?
She tries to take charge of the Midnight Suns, but
Nico does hesitate. Does that?
Not at all. A joy to spend time with you, Hunter. Our time together is always illuminating, Hunter.
Why do you have so...
Is a reconstituted Revenant about to hit me up for cash?
I mean, what is the point of having...
Oh, you aren't kidding. Concept of billionaire didn't exist back then, huh? Money isn't everything, but it's a lot of things. It gets you access and greases the wheels. If you want...
Sounds like...
Of course not. I do useful things with my money. Most billionaires sit on their wealth so they can become even bigger. Or worse, they toy with vanity projects so they can lob cars at Venus or write their names across the entire surface of Australia. You know, standard rich idiot nonsense. They never bother to ask, am I making the world better for everyone? Or worse, they do, and they just don't care. But that's fine. Makes it easier to schedule them for a hostile takeover. Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
To listen to the whispers of time and...
Here you are, Hunter. One symbiote sampler, hot off the old demonic presses.
That is not what I expected.
Yes, I for one am not going anywhere near that thing.
You're a doctor. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little needle.
That is most certainly not a needle.
Well, you say tomato, I say one gamma-infused arc-powered laser tomato. Either way, we're good to go. Now we just have to get close enough to Venom to use it.
And I suppose...
Actually, I don't. Been too busy wrangling our friendly Forge demon while ignoring Strange's advice in order to build a one-of-a-kind gamma-powered symbiote extractor that burns hot enough to pierce them. But basically, we just need to stick the pointy end in him and let the device... Once we jab that thing, the symbiote will be extracted and stored within the chamber. The fluid inside...
I see. And Spider-Man...
I'm not sure. Look, Peter's a great kid. With a big heart. He looks at Venom and he doesn't see the same mucus monster we do. All he sees is Eddie Brock. From what he's told me, the two of them weren't exactly best friends before the symbiote got thrown into the mix. But that doesn't matter to me. It's not going to be easy to get that sample. We'll have to get real close. I know Peter would give anything, including his own life, to save Eddie. Guess I just don't want to see him distracted when the time comes.
Venom is not Banner, Tony.
Well, that's the point. I look at Peter and I see... Well, maybe the person I could have been if I didn't let money, fame, and my dad's war profiteering get the best of me. Maybe I just want to keep the kid a kid for as long as possible.
Tony.
End of the day, we gotta find Venom first before any of this matters. Given his symbiote is happily sliming its way across the 5 boroughs, it's gonna be hard getting any kind of reading on him with conventional means, as in the non-demonically possessed kind. Thankfully, there's always Auntie Caretaker and her magic mirror. I'd check in with her. Talk to you soon, Hunter. Give me a sec. Okay, so... How's that for quality workmanship? I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
How can we help you, Hunter? So, do you have much experience with sniffing?
All right, now we're talking. Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Well, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
See you, Hunter. I guess I could show you a couple.
We could go a few rounds.
I still say we should have built a firing range first. Time to take it to the next level.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes.
See you around.
Yes. I don't suppose he's given much thought as to...
If anyone understands the ability...
Peter. Interesting. This...
How are you?
You tell me, Hunter. They're off discussing...
I apologize if it isn't...
Everyone's...
There is... If you want Stark to pay attention to you...
Well, I was kidding about that, but...
Just walk up to him and...
Okay. Just...
I'm here if you need me.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo. There it is. The creature.
And pretty much the entire Hydra offensive.
No doubt stealing more of the priceless and, did I mention, extremely powerful artifacts housed within the sanctum.
I don't think so. They're fortifying a position here.
You're right.
We're never gonna get close enough to get a symbiote sample.
Oh, I wouldn't say never. Venom problem? No problem.
Wow, you got some serious range on that old Spidey sense, kid.
Or he got my text.
Either way, I'm your guy. Come on, team. I got an idea. Anyone? Definitely should have practiced that more in the mirror.
Sorry, kid. Can't risk a field trip on this one.
Yeah, 'cause you all have so much experience fighting Venom.
Spider-Man's cunning has proven to far exceed his years. In battle, not the talking.
Don't see any of us muscling in when the Mandarin's in town.
Okay, fine. I get it. What's the plan, Spider-Man?
Listen, I'm not a control freak. If you have any good ideas on this mission, I'm all ears.
My only idea is to not get killed.
We're totally in sync.
Given their history together, I suppose it does make sense to trust Spider-Man on this plan of his. What's the worst that could happen?
Yep, and there's Crisscross.
Crossbones.
and Eddie, and a really big... What is that?
Whatever it is, they brought an entire army to protect it.
Uh-huh. Sorry, just need to make a last-second adjustment to the plan.
Yes. The plan. What is it?
Right. Okay, stay low, wait for my signal. The time wasted. Suppressing gamma energy versus harnessing it. Oh, when Mother sees what I have accomplished. What's up, Doc? Eat his brains. Signal! Signal! That was the signal! Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Parker, report. Parker, status.
Well, I am under a little pressure, but Eddie's right where I want him. Hey.
Soon we eat.
I take it we're on to Plan B.
I'd say it's probably more like Plan 1.5. I'm betting those smaller bells vibrate at a similar frequency to their big brother. May not be perfect, but they could buy me the time I need to get that sample.
We have your sample right here, little spider.
Yep, walked right into that one.
Hail that! I'm on.
I'll make good use of this.
This one's for you!
Now that was something.
Take that! Here we go!
No pain. We will make you pay for that.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Don't tire yourself out now. Mother tells us to hurry.
Can't get a hand free here. That won't slow me down. Guess we're not done.
We'll always remember this place, Spider-Man. Remember what you did to us here before. We are done playing games. This place will be your doom.
Well, he's moved on from wanting to eat my brain. Now he's just trying to bury me. That's progress, right?
Just hit him with the bells, please.
How invigorating.
This ought to slow him down.
You are going to talk.
Looks like it's up to me.
felt that one.
I'm Delta responding.
Have longed for this moment, little spotter. To squash you here, in this cursed place. When you are gone, we shall feast upon your new friend heroes. And then... devour your precious Mary Jane.
Hey, Eddie, I know that's just Lilith talking through you or whatever, but shut up already.
Hope they're ready. It's nice of Lilith to keep restocking the practice dummies for us.
Do not touch us! First!
Here we go again.
That's gonna leave a mark. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Oh, this should be good!
Not to brag, but I feel pretty good right now.
First you die, then we eat! Away with you!
I'm Delta responding.
Your web is broken, little spider. Your trap has failed!
You may be right. This symbiote sample is not worth your life, Spider-Man. We can find another way.
Tell that to Mary Jane, Harry, Flash, Felicia, Otto, and about 9 million other New Yorkers we're trying to save. If getting that sample means we can stop your mother from destroying this city, it's worth the risk. Just buy me some time.
Nice work! Wow, I'm glad you're on our side. Walk in the light.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Good one!
I cannot stop it. What are friends for?
Peel back your flesh!
Support units on the move.
We cannot keep this up forever.
But we can. Do you really think your puny bell of tin and copper can defy the power of the Midnight Sun?
Don't forget arsenic, lead, zinc, and silver. 7th grade trip to the Liberty Bell. I'm on it. Just the boost I needed. Here we go again.
I think you've got him. Target confirmed.
You only delay our meal. I can still smell your every move. Monoforms are for the weak. We will take your
I'm wrapped up tight. More Hydra coming in quick. Looking mean as ever, Eddie. Find a new line of work. Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better. Try this on. on for size!
We will heal faster than you!
I'm on it! It must be tough losing all the time. For like, decades.
Bringing the lift. Welcome assistance.
Look how fragile you are!
Enemy forces converging on our position. I heard he had a big mouth, but no one mentioned the teeth.
Get away! I smell fresh meat!
I'm going in.
Ooh, I like it!
You were too weak for this fight. Roger that. That's the stuff.
Engage! They're not going to like this.
Where are you going? That hurts!
That's some move.
We will crack your tiny bones! Squirming only brings us
It's putting the squeeze on me.
On Beta, moving into position.
I will be keeping my organ meat, thank you very much.
no time to lick our wounds!
rest.
Coming at you! This should help!
The advantage is mine.
This one's for you! Nice! Let's do this!
They're almost here. Hold position.
I think they're all expecting us to go mano a mano on this one. Looks like it's up to me.
That's some move.
Pain is angering.
Your mother abandons you.
Watch my back! Just the boost I needed. Someone order a knuckle.
Pain only makes us hungrier.
I'm going for it! Right, feeling it!
You are puny.
Fight's about to get bigger.
Why don't you just eat a hot dog cart or something? Why is it always about the organs, huh?
Hope they're ready. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Ooh, that really looked like it hurt. I'm on it! You can still run away. I promise we won't chase you. I'm going for it! Should come in handy. Coming at you!
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side.
You're too strong for you. Get away from us!
Oh man, more Hydra incoming!
Don't give up.
Nice work.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
I guess they just weren't ready for us.
Friend in need.
We've got it! Let's do this! Much as I enjoy this dance of ours, Eddie, I think it's time we changed it up. So how about we try a little smash up? What? That not a thing anymore?
Let's find out.
Now this might sting for just a second, but that's perfectly natural. Also, perfectly natural.
What just happened?
Just a little something I like to call the plan.
Fury's got 2 teams digging for Venom as we speak.
You may want to add 2 or 3 more. Just saying.
You dropped a church on him. I doubt he's going anywhere.
Parker,
Uh-oh.
I have seen that look before.
congratulations on a job well done.
Aw, thanks everyone. I'll remember this moment forever. Which is probably how long it's gonna take me to pay the church's repair bill.
Oh, not to worry. Thankfully, we have a billionaire in the house.
Yeah, at least Stark's credit card is good for something.
Oh, these kids. Real sweethearts. Good plan, Peter. Executed like a champ. Craziest plan I ever saw in my life. Still can't believe he pulled that off.
Yes, and now we must make use of the sample he recovered.
We?
All right, everyone. I know you all have a lot more important things to do than cheer little old me on. Let's go save the world. Oh, and if anyone happened to record any of this, feel free to send it my way. For training purposes, of course. Just between you and me, I wasn't 100% sure that little plan would pay off. I mean, I was pretty sure, but I still had that little voice in the back of my... If you screw this up, Venom's gonna be snacking on your skull! Even worse, I would've let you down. Not to mention the others.
I always knew you would succeed.
Thanks. It's kind of...
How
we... I was nothing. Besides, helping the boss man test it... Nope.
Next time Parker comes up with a plan, I want to be the one to punch the giant bell.
Once again, Hunter, your fury and training shine through. Lilith may have underestimated you, Hunter.
Parker's debrief is going to be one for the ages.